7 ways to deal with a disrespectful partner in a self-respectful way. Dealing with a disrespectful partner is a very delicate thing to do. I already talked about 5 signs of lack of respect in a relationship, and as the video gets more and more popular, I decided it's time to create a mini guide on how to deal with all the disrespect. Do you know what the worst thing about disrespect in a relationship is? It's that you have no idea it happens until it's too late. At some point, someone else tells you, "Hey, that's not okay," and you get sober for a while. And that's the moment you should act. What happens if you don't? Here's the thing. We are the most adaptable species on this planet, and if that's a good thing when it comes to evolution, it's equally harmful when it comes to relationship abuse, disrespect, and mistreatment. It means we adapt to the bad with the same determination we adapt to the good in life. But what is disrespectful behavior? Simply put, disrespect in a relationship is when the other person's behavior harms you in some way, puts you in an uncomfortable position in front of your family, friends, or yourself, makes you doubt yourself, and it's like you do something wrong. How do you deal with a disrespectful partner? I've come up with 7 simple steps, and some of them are really harsh, so be alert. The goal at the end is your happiness. Step 1. Identify the disrespect in the relationship. First of all, identify the disrespect and be honest that it is indeed disrespectful. You can go and check my video on 5 signs he disrespects you, but let me briefly go through some other types of disrespects here. Your partner puts you down when talking to you. Instead of encouraging you, he says you will fail or aren't good enough for whatever. He's constantly jealous and doesn't trust you with no reason for it. He ignores you, your wishes, and doesn't care about your opinion on different matters. You feel like you should ask his opinion on anything and aren't comfortable making decisions about your life. He gets angry at you if you do. He's often rude and ignores you. He yells at you with or without reason, and even if you ask him not to, he keeps doing it. He shows selfishness and always puts himself first. You aren't his priority in the relationship. Step 2. Ask why. Want to know the secret to a happy relationship? Always communicate the problem. Big or small, talk about it. Look your partner in the eyes and open your senses. Is he honest? Is he avoiding the subject? Is he just uncomfortable talking about it, or he hides something? This isn't an investigation but a simple communication skill. Communicate the disrespectful behavior with its source, your partner. Lay down the problem calmly, tell how you feel, and ask what the reason for their reaction is. It might be something completely different. There could be another problem that picks out of this one. Your partner could be just overwhelmed with other things or ignored what he says or does. We all hurt the people we love and often say things we don't want to say. It's not a crime and it's not necessarily something horrible. Disclaimer: just like every other rule, there are exceptions. This video isn't for victims of abusive behavior or strong manipulative behavior. If you feel like your case is more serious, there is just one step for you. Leave this person as soon as possible. Look for help and end the relationship or the marriage immediately. Step 3. Ask for a change. Always ask for a change. There isn't even the slightest reason to tolerate disrespectful behavior. Demand change. Look, when I say demand, I don't mean you to set ultimatums, be rude, or be the one who acts disrespectfully. Instead, explain why and how your partner harms you. Share your feelings and explain you don't want to feel that way. Offer help. For example, every time your partner acts disrespectfully, you would let him know so he would be aware of it. Look for his honesty and notice if he does try to correct his behavior. Step 4. Don't expect change. This is a harsh point. There is one thing in this guide that doesn't match what most relationship counselors will tell you. And usually I agree with them, but not now. They say never to demand change because the only person we could actively change in this world is ourselves. If someone changes, it's only because they want to. And I agree. But what they leave out is that you should ask for the change when it's necessity. such as a case with disrespect in the relationship. Your partner would always have the choice to change or not, but he must be given a chance to do it. All that sounds so sweet and nice, but here's the deal. Don't expect the change to happen. Unfortunately, not many people are ready to put in the work to change themselves, so don't expect it. Instead, be pleasantly surprised when it happens. Step 5. Don't give second chances. One of the best ways to get stuck in a disrespectful relationship is to keep giving the other person chances to correct their disrespectful behavior. Set up a period, a month, 2 months, or if it's something serious, a few weeks. Observe if your partner tries to change, if you're going forward with this or not. But if it doesn't happen, if he keeps yelling at you and makes you feel miserable, if he keeps being jealous for no reason, if he keeps ignoring you, don't give second chances. That's what encourages him to keep doing it. If you give a second chance, there is a 50% chance you'll give even more chances. Do you really want to become numb and blind to disrespectful behavior? Because the more you ignore a problem, the more you adapt to it. And a disrespectful relationship isn't something you should adapt to. Step 6. Leave. I know it sounds too easy to say. It's just a word, but you do have a feeling for this person. You are in love and you really want to make it work. I've been there. Love hurts. Or does it? Years ago, I was in a disrespectful relationship, demanding change after change, giving one chance after another. I kept adapting to a relationship with no future, because I believed I was in love. Long after the relationship ended in a painful and self-destructive way, I realized the simple truth about love. Love and pain aren't friends. If it hurts, it doesn't make love deeper. It makes the scars deeper. Love heals and gives hope. Love embraces and makes you a better person. Love is pure and doesn't come very often. How many times in the past did you think you really found the one and were madly in love with him? Do you feel like this time is different? If it is different, why does it hurt in the same way then? Leave. Step 7. Learn your lesson. No matter the pain and the sorrow, no matter the broken heart, learn your lesson. Love yourself. Learn how to love yourself in a way that shows self-respect, and no one else would dare to disrespect you. That's the first lesson. Disrespectful behavior in a relationship is painful, but we could either love each other enough to change, or we could love ourselves enough to move on. I hope you're lucky to be the first, and I know you're strong enough if it's the second. These were 7 steps to take if your partner disrespects you. Click the link in the description to see 5 signs of disrespect. Visit drforlove.com for more tips on building a healthy love life you enjoy. Like, subscribe, comment, share.